Hi, good morning to all. Today we are discussing about conjugate of complex numbers. Already we learned two topics. What is that? What is the definition of a complex number? And second one is how we can do the operations on complex number. Okay, this is third part, that is a conjugate of complex number. What is the conjugate of complex number? Let us see. Let z is equal to a plus ib is a complex number. Then a minus ib is a conjugate of complex number. It is denoted by Z bar. Z bar means that is Z bar is equal to A minus IB. This is also complex number. But what is the difference between complex number and conjugate of complex number? Simple. We can identify it simply. What is that? Imaginary parts will be signs will be changed. So observe here, a plus ib is a complex number. A minus ib is also one of the complex number, but it is a conjugate of that complex number. For example, z is equal to 3 plus 4i. This is a complex number. Now we want to find the conjugate of a complex number, that is z. The conjugate of complex number z is equal to 3 plus 4i is 3 minus 4i. So simple change the sign of the imaginary part of a complex number. That's all. This is about conjugate of a complex number concept. And then we have some properties on conjugate of a complex number. Let us see what is that. How to do the operations. So we have some properties. First one, properties on conjugate of complex number. Let z and z conjugate are two complex numbers. Then first property, that is z plus z conjugate. Let us see what is the result will come. So z, that is a complex number a plus ib, and z conjugate, what is the conjugate of this complex? That is a minus ib. So is there any cancellation? Plus ib minus ib gets cancelled, and a plus a, that is 2a. So we got only real part of z, that is 2 into real part of z of a complex number, when sum of complex number and conjugate of a complex number. This is the first property. And second property, difference of complex number and conjugate of a complex number, that is z minus z conjugate is a plus ib minus a minus ib. A plus ib. So applied minus to both them. That is minus a minus into minus plus ib. So plus a minus a gets cancelled. So here we have only imaginary part of a z, that is 2ib. That is 2 into imaginary part of z. This is second property of a conjugate of a complex number. And third one, so see that the product of two complex numbers, and one is complex number and the second one is conjugate of complex number. That is third property, z into z conjugate. So a plus ib into a minus ib. So we know the algebraic formula. What is that? A plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So that formula applied here also same. So a plus b, a minus b, a square minus b square. So a square minus ib whole square, that is that square is applied these both of them, that is I square into b square. So already we know I square value, that is minus 1.